right, Shalom.
Shalom.
GmsLouisiana Saints, statewide from Lake Charles all the way to New Orleans. Most of the brothers and members of the Louisiana Saints, branch, right? We here in Lake Charles, man, to actually preach, the gospel of Yahweh Shah, man. So we're gonna face the east, give all praises and glory to
Yahweh Hashem, Yahweh Shah, Hashem,
right, go on to the elders apostles of GMS, peace and blessings, salutations to the hopeful elect, right? Those that follow after the Lamb in sincerity and truth, right? So we're gonna get straight into it because
this is Romans chapter 10, verse 15. And how shall they preach except they be sent? As it is written, how beautiful are the feet of them that preach the gospel of peace and bring glad tidings of good things.
Right, that's what we are here to bring, preach the gospel, all right, and preach the good tidings of peace, all right, in our prophecy of the Yahweh Shah, all right, to you so-called Negroes, Latino and Native Americans, man. Right, that's what this thing is all about, right? And it's also to bring the good tidings and the bad news to you so-called nations, man. Starting with you so-called Edomites all the way down to the least of you, man. Right? This is what it's about, especially in the times that we're in these last days, man. Okay? One more time. Read one more time, man. We're gonna roll through, man.
This is Romans chapter 10, verse 15. And how shall they preach except they be sent?
Right, we were sent in Yahweh Shah, man. Right, this gospel, this blessed truth that we have, which was a gift from the Most High, all right, on down. Once we got the understanding of going on the highways and byways, teaching, keeping the law, statutes, and commandments to our best of our ability, that's what we are here to do, and we have been doing it, man. This ain't no overnight thing. We ain't just put on garments to come out to the Pirate Fest, man. This thing has been in motion and has been going on for years and decades at a time, man.
That's right.
Go ahead.
This real quick. This is Jeremiah chapter 28 and verse 8. It says, the prophet that have been before me, this is Jeremiah speaking. It says, the prophets that have been before me and before thee of old prophesied both against many countries and against great kingdoms of war and of evil and of pestilence. And the same thing is what kept in the store, man. The same things are kept stored today for what? That second coming of our Lord Yahweh Shah, man. Who the world eagerly calls Jesus Christ. When he comes, he's only coming for that small remnant. But what the prophets, he put the spirit right back into those prophets, man. Those same prophets, Jeremiah, Isaiah, Ezekiel, so forth and so on, they're here today telling you about the fall of America, man. According to the scriptures.
And if you can see, we're at the Louisiana Pirate Festival. It's on a red sign, and we know that these so-called white people who are the biblical Edomites are the ultimate pirates out here. How did they get this country? By rape, robbery, and murder, and pillaging. And that's what that Jeremiah 28 preaches about, of evil and destruction of this kingdom of these Edomites. America, which is biblically known as Babylon the Great. This place is about to go down, what is going down economically, morally, financially, and ultimately by 200 million nuclear missiles burning this place to a crisp from sea to shining sea.
Right. If you go into the history of the so-called pirates, the pirates go back to the Christopher Cuba, right, and Adam Whiteside. Those were the true pirates of the whole world back then that conquered the new world. Those are the ones that was raping, robbing, and murdering, and pillaging different countries, man. Even this country called America. They stole it from the Native Americans, man. All right? These pirates, so-called Edomites, aka white people, man. All right? We're gonna keep it in tune, man.
If I can make one more point, if you look at that sign, that pirate, that Edomite on that sign literally got both his blessings in his hand, a literal sword and a pistol.
Right, and he's putting up that Egyptian X, man.
Yep, that's right.
Go ahead.
All right, this is Jeremiah chapter 22, verse 17. For thine eyes and thine heart are not before thy covetousness, and for to shed innocent blood, and for oppression, and for violence, and to do it. You see? So he's talking about Esau Edom, man, like the Quran is going into, man, right? How you got this land. The scriptures talk about how it was built up upon violence, right? You oppress a man in his heritage, right? This is the things that Esau Edom do, and he throw it in the face of Jake, man.
But Jake is the main one that's ultimately consuming the bullshit. That's why it tells us in Revelation, what come out of her, my people, ye be what? Partakers of all her plagues, man. You see, they don't want to put down the festivities, you know, of ultimately their oppressor. They love the oppressor, man. So by what the scripture say, don't hand join in hand, you know, what does it say? The wicked shall not go unpunished, man. You know, so you land with in a bed with these devils, you know, you're going to be a partaker of all of the destruction and things which they are ultimately going to receive, man, from Yahweh Bashim Yahushua.
What they do too down here, what Edom do, he gives homage to his past and present foreparents, man. All right, the Pilgrims, the Renaissance period, the Greek festivals, those are giving homage to their past forefathers and what they did, the accomplishments they got by wickedness, man. You had something?
Yeah, and just to add to the brothers, we have watched for a nation that could save us, and our people have been left thirsty because they can't come to the waters. The waters have failed, because these people not giving them the way, all right, to lead us back into our laws, statutes, and commandments, man. All right, that's why our people are thirsty, and we constantly come out here to give them what? This word, man. All right, this preaching, this true water, this Proverbs 25 and 20, 25. Where what you got?
It's Isaiah 61 and verse 1. The Spirit of the Lord is upon me, because the Lord hath anointed me to preach good tidings unto the meek.
Yeah, that's that same scripture we started off with, the good tidings, the prophecies, the scriptures as a whole, man. The blessings of the kingdom of heaven. Yahweh Shai is the part of those good tidings, man. That we are here to proclaim and teach, first and foremost, to the elect, all right? Not to every Israelite, but to the elect of the nation of Israel. Then to the confusion of face of the elect, because there's confusion of face too. And then we are here to preach, all right, the other side of those tidings of the prophecies that's going to be against, okay, you nations, man. You 2/3, okay?
Because the gospel is what the good news, man.
That's
this
right.
is what we have to look forward to. So it's going to be a joyous, you know, of the elect, whoever the elect is, you know, and those men are ultimately going to be standing on all 10 men, bringing this wisdom knowledge, understanding of Yahweh out. You know, but these prophecies, you know, that's beautiful. You know, that's good news unto what? Us. When you continue to go in that chapter, you say what to preach good tidings to the meek, to break with the captive, you know.
We standing out here bowling, man. Right. We standing out here bowling in these white people's streets, man. Look at it. Pan the camera around. We ain't these white people on the streets. We ain't these white people's streets, man. Preaching against it, man. You know, impeding on that shit, man. Telling them what's gonna happen to them.
And they talking within themselves too.
Yeah, you
see them talking.
Yeah.
About, hey, look at they move from over here to over here.
You couldn't do this. You couldn't do this 30, 40, 50 years ago.
Yeah,
especially anywhere in Louisiana, let alone Lake Charles or America, man. There has to be the power in the same good tidings we're preaching. It has to be the prophecies of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, man. Putting us out here in boldness. Go ahead.
Proverbs 25 and 25. As cold waters to a thirsty soul, so is good news from a far country.
Yeah.
Yeah, and this.
Go ahead, bring it up.
Hey, this.
Yeah, I'm gonna bring it out in a minute.
This the spirit. This the spirit coming from that good news that's coming from that far country is like unto the good man that was going to that far country, which is Yahweh Shai, man.
Right.
So this is the good news. Yeah, this is the good news from the heavens, man.
Right.
We're not breaking this from around the corner or in our room, all right, and we wrote everything down. No, this coming through the spirit of the Rakapadash of Yahweh Shai, man. The Heavenly Father and his Son, man. It says, a righteous man falling down before the wicked is as a troubled fountain in a corrupt spring. That's why the water haven't covered the grounds of our people, because they have went to the wells and they haven't drunk, man. They don't listen to the ones that got the good news, the good tidings, man. That's why they broken hearted, all right? But we still out here to bring it, and those that were here, they gonna get what? That water gonna cover the grounds, man. And they're gonna get what? Built up.
That's why people tell you what's ultimately go into the highways and the byways and compel the elect to come in. You're not here for the elect. Because they're all, according to what is that Matthew 13, man, they're gonna be the only ones to receive what's in these scriptures. Everybody else not gonna get it. It's not for them.
I want to. Hey, bring that out so we can get past that. We're gonna move. We got the other one. Still holding the other one, right?
Yeah, because we're at the Louisiana Pirate Festival. This is the etymology of the word pirate. I want you brothers to think about who is this describing. It says pirate circa 1300s, a sea robber, sea plunderer, one who without authority and by violence seizes or interferes with the ship or property of another.
Right. And who done that? Who seizes and took with violence, all right, lands, countries, people, right? Nobody but the AKA so-called white man, AKA the Edomites, man, right? Because every nation on the planet Earth has a biblical nationality, right? The Lord put in the Bible 18 nations, man. This is what the church doesn't teach. This is why the church doesn't educate the people the right way. Even this government, they want to keep you dumbed down. They want to keep you in the closet on what's really going on in the world, what's really going on in the times. You know why the world is in uprising, uproars as it is? Because these prophecies, man. Right? You wonder why Russia is doing what they're doing. You wonder why America is on the brink of World War III. It's all lies in the Bible. But it's up to you to go actually read for yourselves, man. Actually has a true prophet and teacher to give it to you on what's going on. That was it. There's some more. Bring it up.
Pirate, especially one who is habitually engaged in such robbery.
It was not Christopher Cuball habitually engaged in robbery, rape, murder?
That's right.
All right. What about the so-called founding forefathers of America? What have they done? What's their track record? The same thing.
Bloody.
Slavery, and the list goes on and on and on, man. Right? Go ahead.
One who attacks.
That's what a pirate does. Attacks. Go ahead.
To make a hostile attempt on.
Another thing is a predator. That's why I say what the prey depart not. You know what I'm saying? The real prey is the Israelites, man.
They hunt our steps.
They hunt our steps. You know, they seek for what the precious life, man. You know, according to Deuteronomy 7:6, we are the what do you say? Peculiar nation. You know, yet our lives are constantly seeked after daily, man. Yeah, whether it's physically, whether they putting they passing chemtrails, they put GMOs in your food. You know, they're doing all of these things for the destruction of the Israelites, man.
Yep, because when they got us in their possession, the scriptures tell you that Esau said in his heart, this is the days which we waited for.
Yeah.
You know, he waited for it. He said, now let us cut them off from being a nation and no more in remembrance. Right. You see? So that is, he got exactly what he was seeking for. But if it was all up to Esau, he would have exterminated us, man. Right. You see? But the Lord wouldn't allow it, man.
Right. Keep going.
Plunderer. Spoiler, one who takes another's work without permission.
Okay, and that's why we bring it out, because we had the so-called Louisiana Pirate Festival. So let's really go into it. Let's really go into who are the true pirates of the earth, man. Who is the true plunderers of the earth? I think he had one. I got one now. Hold on now. That's it. Now, go ahead.
This Proverbs 21:6, it says, the getting of treasures by a lying tongue is a vanity tossed to and fro of them that seek death.
Read that again.
It says the getting of treasures by a lying tongue.
How did America was got by a lying tongue? The Pilgrims came with a lying tongue. With Christianity, right? With baptism, with so-called religion. But religion ain't good, man. Right? You'll find out if you start really applying yourself and studying in scriptures, you'll find that religion ain't good, man. Right? Religion and Christianity was gotten by the sword and blood, man, and deception.
It's suppressed with lies.
That's right.
Like the Zaquan said, the way of America has been suppressed with lies. Like you said, a deception. All right, that they came with, man. All right, they came peacefully, but then they were drawing swords.
Right.
All right. It says
this is how they got in America.
And that's
about to say.
That's recorded history.
Yeah, that's
you can't run away
history.
from facts.
Come.
You know?
That's right.
It says the getting of treasures by a lying tongue is a vanity tossed to and fro of them that seek death.
Right. And the so-called white man, he's all about death. He's all about destruction. He's the harbinger of death. Wherever he goes, he brings death and destruction. Right? He tells you, he rips families apart and tell you, hey, I'm gonna give you a name. This decade, your name you're gonna be known as black people. Next 10 years, you're gonna be known as African Americans. Next 10 years, you're gonna be known as niggas, Negroes, colors, right? And the list goes on and on and on. Who has the power? Because you understand who's in power, all right? Who is setting up so-called white supremacy? Who's actually in power to actually change laws, statutes of this society, man? right? Eat them. Go ahead.
The robbery
Yeah.
of the wicked shall destroy them.
Right. And this place was America's founded on robbery, man. Going back to our brothers, Gad, Simeon, all right, the so-called Latin tribes, America was gotten through robbery, man. All right? Lake Charles was gotten by robbery. Lafayette by robbery. New Orleans, robbery, man. And we can go through every little small parish, all right, on and on, man. Go ahead.
And even the people, the actual people, was robbed, was stolen.
Yeah.
That's what matters.
That's put here.
Which was the people,
The
all right?
people stolen here.
All right, and the people that were stolen, the people that was in the possession of the so-called white man, even to this day. Give me Numbers 35, 33 real fast.
Let me read the end.
Go ahead.
Because where the robbery of the wicked shall destroy them, because they refuse to do judgment.
Yeah, and they don't do judgment, man. All they do is rape, rob, and murder, man. Kill, man. This is what America was set up on. Racism. You can't get it out your blood, man. You can't get it out. You can't get it around how America was established, man. You can't get around who the people that America have stolen. They didn't just steal no so-called Africans. The blacks in America are not Africans, okay? The blacks start with the so-called Negroes, and I say so. Listen, man. I say so-called for a reason. Because like I said, I wish I had brought my books. I really got down. I show you that the Negroes in America are the so-called, are the real Jews of the Bible, man.
When you go to Ham,
Right?
when you go to Ham in the definition,
Right.
it tell you that the progenitor, Ham was the progenitor of the dark race,
Not the Negroes.
not the Negroes.
Right.
You know?
Right. Even when you go into another book I got called the Igbos, the Ibos, it tell you that when those Edomites or whites came to Africa, the west coast of Africa, they knew what they was getting, man. Right? They didn't just go grab it's easy to go grab a couple of people up, a nation of people up. No, you went to basically
Hamites was selling us.
yeah, a certain group of people, man, and snatched them.
Because you got the niggas that want to ultimately be Muslim and shit like that, but the Israelites, they used to basically seek out to find Israelites and sell them.
Yeah, but see that throughout history, Ishmael, you ain't nothing more than a scavenger, man. When two nations fight, this is history. When two nations fight and tear each other apart, and one win, the victor win, you come with all the scraps. You get all the people that left behind. You get them to turn them to sex slaves. You get them to turn them to slaves. Ain't nothing great about you Arabs.
It's right 10 pictures.
Right. What you was on? I was reading.
10.
Yeah.
Verse 10.
Yeah, that number. Oh,
The soul of the wicked desireth evil. His neighbor findeth no favor in his eyes.
Yeah. You can't find no favor in the white man's eye. He's gonna never be your friend. He's never gonna be your friend. Okay? He's never gonna be on your side. He's always about conquering. This devil learns from his foreparents, man. Going back into the Maccabees, the first chapter. Alexander the Great. That's why them Edomites, they'll have a picture of Alexander, Julius Caesar, all right, Nero, and George Bush on their wall, man. They have a conquering mentality, man. That's why they give homage. We are here today at the Pirate Festival, man. This is what they're about. This is their blessing, right? Yeah.
You see exactly, man. It's clear cuts on who the enemy is. You know, back then everybody knew who the enemy was. You know, in the beginnings, but after that, by us, what did it say? Jeremiah 17, discontinue, so Edom start to continuously dumb you niggas down. You know, to where now you don't know that. Everybody want to join hands now. Everybody want to be a friend. You want to go eat crawfish with these devils, man. Yeah. You know, not knowing that you're not supposed to be governing yourself the way that they do. You know.
And then Juneteenth coming again, and food you niggas with that. You big black bubble gum lip niggas ready to sit down and have strawberry drinks and crawfish with this devil, man. Eat potatoes and spicy goddamn corn, man. Hey, you niggas gonna learn the hard way what you dealing with, man. All right? Give me that numbers, then we gonna go back to you, sit out, and then we can bounce around. I know you were holding something too, right? Right. Yeah, we gotta get through it. Come on.
It's the book of Numbers, chapter 35, verse 33. It says, so ye shall not pollute the land wherein ye are,
right,
For blood, it defileth the land.
Right. And this land was polluted, man. This land was polluted with the blood of the Israelites. This land was polluted with trash, all right? All type of bullshit, air, germs, you name it, man. Ultimately, it was polluted with the blood of the Israelites, starting with our brothers Gad, man. Right? Then, through prophecies, Judah, Benjamin, Levi had to come over. You polluted their blood. You shed their blood over here, man, in the transatlantic slave trade, all right? You shed their blood all throughout the South, all throughout, and we heavily enslaved country, man. Louisiana is heavily enslaved. We go into it time and time again. These devils still to this day have original plantations that you can go and visit, man.
You can rent them out.
Yeah, you can rent them out for ways.
Airbnb.
Yeah.
The statues downtown. They tell you
Yeah.
about it.
Yeah, man. Because what? New Orleans was the hub of slavery, man. Everybody had to come from Africa or South America or the islands to New Orleans to be distributed throughout the country. Some had to go up the Mississippi River, all the way to Minnesota, to the Great Lakes in Michigan, and to
Charleston, South Carolina.
Yeah, Charleston, South Carolina, all that shit, man.
Can I read the history on the book?
Go ahead.
What you got? Back you up. It's a book called Creole and Race in New Orleans. It says between 1719 and January of 1731, 16 slave trading ships arrived in Louisiana from the Senegal region. Six ships came from Judah, Wada, a slave trading post on the Gulf of Benin near Dahomey.
Right. Now I want to say this, and you can go look up what we're telling you, man. Stop trying to combat or fight against what we're saying. Go look up a guy by the name of Judah Benjamin. I think his name was Benjamin Judah, John Slidell, and Adam Weishaupt. Those guys were set up really John and Slidell. They named the whole region of Louisiana after this guy, man. John Slidell, Louisiana. The original guy was named John Slidell. I think it's Benjamin Judah. Look him up real fast. I want to be right. I think it's Benjamin Judah.
You got a guy named they call it, I forget his first name, but his last name is Gospel. So
right.
That's basically a hood. But when you read the biography of him and how he wanted to build that section up, so to speak, for lack of a better term, what he did was he built it up and he said, "I want to build this for my family, my the ones that come after me." You know, but now you got Jakes in that same hood now talking about they from GP now. Now you from, you know what I'm saying? Bro, these devils ain't create this shit for y'all, bro. You know? This is the land of the enemy, you know? So he gonna continue to kill y'all.
When you claim the hoods or these street corners, you just claiming the blood of your brethren that was slayed and killed, man. Or what they were slayed and killed for. That's all you saying. You basically saying, I'm down with my brothers being slayed. And you willing to die and spill your blood for it. And we trying to, tell you, hey, this is the history in which our blood was slayed, man. Shed it. And that's why they able to get streets and name them after themselves, man. Because they covered houses, man.
How you get a land? How you get a land? Yeah. You go somewhere, you taking it where? You put it under your name.
You covered it.
You know? You got it?
Yeah.
Bring it up.
This is Micah chapter 2. I'm going to start at 1. It says, woe to them that devise iniquity, Esau evil. It says, and work evil upon their beds. When the morning is light, they practice it, because it is in the power of their hand. I mean, the scripture says the earth was given into the hands of the wicked. So that power is in his hand to take, to destroy, and so on and so forth. You know what I'm saying? Verse 2, it says, and they covet fields and take them by violence. I mean, that's a key indicator on who we talking about, man. Yeah. You know? And shit.
When the Israelites don't is going to be by violence.
Nahum 3:1, it says, go to them, the bloody city.
Yeah.
So it's inevitable that this place is going to be destroyed, man.
You know, whether you like it or not.
Yeah, it say thus with violence shall that great city Babylon be thrown down. You know, so the same way that it was built up, it's the same way it's going to go down by violence, man. Because the Lord not coming to talk.
I found it. It's like I said, you have to. We just bringing out snippets of the information. It takes a learned, person of the reader to go find the rest, man. We just give you snippets. We can't give you all the truth in one day. This is snippets of it. Go ahead.
This is on opinionator.blogs.ny or NewYorkTimes.com. It was an astounding turn of events. I'll read just going into It's the article titled "The Jewish Rebel" by Terry L. Jones.
You'll find out that Judah Benjamin he was sent by the elite bankers over here to New Orleans to set up the hub of slavery, man. In John Slidell, man. What they gonna call this guy? Go ahead.
This was the third paragraph in this article. It was an astounding turn of events for a man who was arguably the most powerful and controversial man in the Confederate cabinet.
He was set up before the Confederate cabinet, right? And you start to find out who this guy is. Go ahead.
Some of that controversy, though, not all of it, came from the fact that Judah P. Benjamin was also the only Jew to hold a high position in either the Union or Confederate government.
Yeah, because the so-called Jews had a big hand in funding what we know as the transatlantic slave trade. They even used the Bank of the Lords of London to actually insure the slaves and the slave boats, man. Right? What?
Some have referred to him as the brains of the Confederacy.
The brains, man. What?
And the biographer Eli Evans wrote that Benjamin achieved greater political power than any other Jew in the 19th century.
Right. Perhaps
even in all American history.
Yeah, because the so-called Jews had their hands in it. So-called Jews had, and you go through this, I stayed there, and I got into the history of Houston. So-called Jews set up Houston, man. You niggas like to, I'm third ward. Yeah. Guess what? Guess who funded and created the third ward in Houston? So-called Jews. Talking with this guy right here, man. Right? Now, give me that number 35. I brought that out to go hand in hand with that, because we're still found in your hands, man. You still have the precious people of Yahweh by Shem Yahushua in your hands, man. And you're still doing the same things you were doing back then. But now it's systematic. Now it's mentally, man. Go ahead.
Book of Numbers, chapter 35, verse 33 says, "So ye shall not pollute the land wherein ye are, for blood it defileth the land."
That's right.
And the land cannot be cleansed of the blood that is shed therein, but by the blood of him that shed it.
But by the blood of him that shed it. There's another one about it's to be found in your hand, right? Okay,
this is Exodus 21:16. And he that stealeth the man and selleth him, or if he be found in his hand, he shall surely be put to death.
We're still found in your hands to this very day, man. Right? Still found in your hand, huh?
Who's the only nation that's been sold to and fro throughout the earth?
Yeah.
You know, for gain. The ones that have been constantly trying down.
Yeah.
You know? Israel.
And I'm gonna say this: you Edomites are the only, you so-called white people are the only ones that have done it. Matter of fact, you have done it so much to where you try to say, oh, when you talk about it, you say, oh, that's reverse racism. Motherfucker, like, it's no such thing. A so-called Native American, so-called Negro, or so-called Latino can't be racist. Right. Right? And that's a bold statement. You can't be racist. How can I be racist when I understand and know my history, man? I actually tell you what you've done to me, man. That's not racist, man.
In order to be racist, you have to be empowered to set up a political structure that's racist towards another nation of people.
Right. I don't have power to go burn a cross in the yard and nothing happen. I don't have power to hang a man and nothing happen. I don't have power to go from judicial all up to the Supreme Court and change a whole law bias to one group of, like the person, to one group of people that only wins, man.
Shit, we're saying that Michael steal a man and his heritage.
Yeah,
we don't got power to steal nobody's heritage.
Yeah, you got people saying that they're us, man. You got gun rats over there, 1948ers, man. All right, pickle noses over there saying that they're us, man. Calling themselves us, really one tribe, but you know,
yeah,
they said they're the people. They got it in. He took hold of the land and everything. Go ahead. So that was it. That was it on that. Let's get them. Let's knock them out there. Yeah, you know y'all brothers holding.
This is Ecclesiastes 3. This is Ecclesiastes 3:15. It says, that which has been is now, and that which is to be had already been. It's the point. It says, and the Most High, Yahweh Shem Yahushai, required that which is past. You see, so like the Quran was going into, you know, Esau likes to try and basically push off the things that he did, push off the past, and then push on you that you're racist because you're bringing up the things that he done. But when the Lord returns, he's requiring everything that you've done in the past, man. So that means it means something, man. It ain't go nowhere.
Right, and we can go into various other scriptures. That what you it have done Edom, it was nothing but a second ago, man.
Yep.
It just happened in the Most High's time, man. You know. Which I go ahead.
I got a quick one. This is the book of Sirach, chapter 34, verse 21. It says, "The bread of the needy is their life. He that defrauded him thereof is a man of blood."
Yeah, Esau, you a man of blood, man. You all about defrauding, all right, the very righteous people of the planet Earth, man. The people that were set up as the apple of the Most High's eyes, you about defrauding them. You defraud your own people, man. You set up something called a mortgage just to get a house and defraud people. Interest rate, defraud, all right? We go into various other things that you defraud and scheme and plot to do your thing with, man. You're a habitual frauder, man. You want to say, go ahead?
Hey, they even trying to defraud the Lord because they have appointed the Lord land into their hands and casting it out for prey.
Right.
That means you're trying to literally defraud the Lord, man. Think about that. That's why I say a bastard shall dwell in Ashdod. First off, you shouldn't even live there. You shouldn't even be there. And on top of that, you defiling that land, all right, which is the Holy Land, with tattoo parlors, all right, kosher gay parades, Tel Aviv. You got tattoo parlors, man. King City.
The whole city look like Metropolitan ice cream.
Even over there, the elites, the Malachites, they have a street called Rothschild's Boulevard.
Yeah.
Over there in the land.
In the land, man. And our Lord land that they're pointing into their own hands and cast it out for prey, man. They even try to make money off the land, man. After they land. Oh yeah, your house shot ran and fled into here. Yeah, he was taking a bath right here. This is where his feet got washed at. Come on, man.
They recently, I know kind of like a couple months ago, when they said King David bones.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? His bones would take his DNA and make some shit with it. That's these devils.
Yeah, bro. Like you said, right there.
It says, "He that taketh away his neighbor's living slayeth him, and he that defrauded the laborer of his hire is a bloodshedder."
Yeah, and that's you, Esau. You still doing it to this day. Before a man even gets his pay, you take taxes out of it. Different taxes that you don't even know about, man. And you can't get your money back. You can't say nothing about it. You can't do nothing about it. That's what you do, though.
I just want to say that too. Jake got to get a taxes check, and they tax the taxes.
Yeah,
they tax that.
Yeah.
Well, that's the last one. It says, verse 23, "When one build it and another pull it down, what profit have they then but labor?"
Yeah, it's labor. You just work. Jake be all about this overtime. Getting overtime, but hey, you don't even see that overtime money, man. When you deal with Edom, man.
Bad with hoes.
Yeah.
Yeah, bitch, girl, man. I put in 90 hours, nigga.
Then the check come. Fuck it, there's $100 on that bitch.
Jake make $14 an hour working for the police force. They have to work 80 hours just to get $1,000.
Just to get $1,000.
Still don't even get that $1,000. So takes all that out.
And I see why you police be frustrated, ready to punch on, shoot something. Man, I get paid $40, I be mad in the motherfucker too, man. $10 an hour, before I shoot the shit out of something as a police. I be mad, huh? You gonna sit there in the squad car for 40 hours, man. You risking your life, you go back home and check shit for it.
All they do is give Jake a gun, a badge.
Yeah, I be judge, jury, right that bitch too.
Uniform and a work.
Knock some out, man. Go ahead, huh?
It's Ezekiel 35:6.
Look at that.
Therefore,
Look up.
as I live, since
You're looking
that
at
power,
She gonna wax that monkey off us tonight, man. Go ahead. Go ahead, huh?
this is Ezekiel 35:6.
Go ahead, take it, Edom.
Therefore, as I live, saith the Most High power, I will prepare thee unto blood, and blood shall pursue thee.
Yes.
Since thou hast not hated blood,
Yeah, Esau don't hate blood, man. You talk about white men don't hate blood. He's a blood shedder. He's a true life vampire, man. He's all about blood. Give me that one in Ezekiel 35, I think it is. 36. About blood shall pursue thee.
That's 35.
He really I ain't him.
even blood shall pursue thee.
Yeah, blood shall pursue you, man. All right? In the time appointed, blood gonna pursue you, Esau. It's so much more. They say the scripture said, it's plenty of scriptures on it, but there's one scripture say you're gonna be at the chase rope. You're not gonna be able to to ward off people wanting your blood, man.
Yeah.
So everybody's finding out what we come down to. Everybody's finding out that you are the biblical Edomites. Everybody's finding out that you are the damn devil of the earth, man.
Right.
And you can't hold it back no more.
Yeah.
Hey, man, we went in Walmart, and they got a shirt that saying the Lion of the tribe of Judah in that bitch, man.
Revelation 5 verse 5.
They're selling Israelite shirts in Walmart, man. Right? Come on, man.
Then it's just one shirt.
What you saying? Come on, man. Come on, dog. Go ahead.
As it says in there, like the brother just read, blood gonna pursue him.
That's right.
All right, because did not Cain spill Abel blood, and Abel blood cried down from the ground? Our bloods of our brothers is getting spilled every day. The Israelite man. That even though whether they're the righteous or they 2/3 of our people, they still Israelites.
Hey.
So their blood is crying out.
Hey,
They cry out ultimately.
Hey, this was
and we made them leave.
This is what scriptures do, man. This what the how about Sham Shah do, man.
Got a wicked flee when no man pursue it. Huh?
Yeah.
But our blood is crying. Abel blood, the righteous blood is crying out when you go to 2nd Ezra 15, man. That's why the Lord ain't holding his tongue as touching their wickedness, man.
Right.
Because why? That righteous blood is crying from the ground. This Genesis 9:6.
Any more of that? Okay. You got one?
This Genesis 9:6. Whoso shedded man's blood, by man shall his blood be shed.
Your motherfucking blood gonna be shed, son.
In that order.
In that time point, man. When sedition amongst men happen out here, when it's an uprising in this country, 2/3 of the nation of Israel are gonna shed your blood right here in the streets of America, man. You're gonna lock horns, man. Every nation. You're gonna lock horns with them so-called Negroes, man. All right? You bet it, boy. Like this one here.
Yeah.
She's willing and ready.
And they're gonna hear and after that, they're gonna hear the lamentations of their women, man.
That's right.
Once the enemy go down.
According to what that is, Isaiah 14th chapter, man.
This is Isaiah 19, I'm started 16. In that day shall Egypt be like unto women,
right?
And it shall be afraid and feared because of the shaking of the hand of Yahweh of hosts.
What's the symbolic of shaking of the hand? When somebody's shaking their hand and they're cussing you out, they're letting you have it. And the Most High is actually doing it through us, man. All right, we the message, the mouthpiece of the Lord. We're cussing you out, Esau. The Most High is cussing you out through us. I'm telling you what's finna happen, what he's finna do to you, man. How he's gonna break the spines of you fucking Edomites, man. Right? And put you on the bottom, in the ground, kissing the dust of our feet, man. And that's what we out here to proclaim, man. We are the rulers of the world to come. Not now, but the world to come. You can have this bullshit now.
It's almost over.
It's almost over with, man. Go ahead.
Which he shaketh over it. And we know, as pursuant to Revelation 11, verse 8, the United States of America is also known as spiritual Egypt and Sodom, which is easy to see. This is the #1 country that pushes the LG group to the rest of the world, and spiritual Egypt. The Washington Monument, which is an obelisk, the back of the $1 bill. And first and foremost, this place is serving in the same function as ancient Egypt, a place of hardcore bondage and slavery for the children of Israel.
Right, and it's wide open with this homo action, man. You see these goddamn peanut butter chasers levitate down the goddamn street, man. Rainbow sticks and nothing but boys to go there. You watch the goddamn TV, man. You have to turn that motherfucker off and listen in less than 2 seconds. Because every commercial, every pill commercial, every goddamn
everything
movie,
even on cartoons.
Yeah, cartoons.
I be like watching how my daughter watch shit. I gotta turn that shit off.
The Eminem woman gay. Yeah. Eminem girl, the brown one. She.
The green M&M's a girlfriend.
Yeah.
Spider-Man got
that nigga
now.
Superman's son is a sodomite.
Hey, even on the updated iPhone, they mojos, they got men being pregnant on there now, man.
Yeah, man.
A transgender woman with a baby.
Some sick mental vibration that's been pushed out here in America, man. It's really that's why old boy said that statement. You might know it. One of you brothers might know what I'm saying. It's a guy. No, it's really the guy from 1965. To my tongue. You said him last time.
Paul Hall.
Paul Hall. You literally put the TV. They say the TV no more than a symbolic of the devil. Yep. Devil's Damn. But anyway, you had those TVs in your houses when you at work and you're gone, your children are being programmed by the TV. That's why they're programming what on the TV? Nothing but homosexuality, man.
If I could say, just recently, they had a 9-minute video of the different executives for Disney that all you people's children watch. And every single one of the executives were saying, look, we don't have a secretly happy or GAY agenda. We're openly out with it. Disney is trying to get about 50% of every characters in their movies to either be a part of the alphabet group, beginning with LG, or be a so-called minority. They're openly out saying, hey, we want same-sex kissing. We want the little kids to see it and everything, so we can bring a progressive society, make people more open.
Hey, man, this bro was talking about it a while back. Hey, the Prodigy told you back then, the Illuminati or the elite bankers, they want your mind, soul, and body, man. They put it out there to you. And these devils want all that and something.
Your mind, soul, and whole.
Yeah.
That's why they had that. What's that damn faggot?
And one real quick too. Disney got another ride. I'm gonna put it in the woods. Disney has another ride coming out. It's called the ride dedicated to Sodom and Gomorrah, man. You know what was going on over there. No?
Same thing that's going on.
Nothing but nuts and butt.
That's why you had the dude Lil Nas X. You know what I'm saying? He was basically pushing that sodomite agenda from the
on Jake.
On Jake. And then after that, he start basically not listening to shit because he had a which we know that nigga flaming.
Another old time road nigga, man.
Yeah, but he started to not get his way and shit. Then he want to say, man, I wouldn't like that. Nah, nigga, you a damn lie, bro.
You already got spinal tap, so your DNA been rewritten. You already got a perforated intestine.
Yeah, man.
But this is Isaiah 19, verse 17. Just to back up what you were saying. Hey, as it also says in Isaiah 13, they shall be as the chased road. When these race wars kick off in America, all these nations are going to be fighting each other. But when they can get a piece of one of you so-called white people, they're going to take goddamn advantage of it.
Pleasure, like your boy, pleasure, and tearing your ass up, man. See, the world has been brought to the break where everybody knows where it's coming from. All you gotta do is find out who's the head of the snake, who's causing all the calamities and different things in the world. You so-called white people, and then on top of that, the head chief of you are you Malachites, man. All right.
Hey, Hugo Chavez said on one of those UN panels, if you want to know where all the problems of the world come from, just look at a blue-eyed, blonde-haired man in a business suit.
Yeah, man. You so-called white people, man. All right. You Edomites, you the nation of Edom, man. Woman, man, child, man.
Young, old.
Go ahead.
This is Isaiah 19, verse 17. And the land of Judah, you so-called African Americans, you so-called Negroes, shall be a terror unto Egypt.
This is going to happen when society breaks down. As we say, when shit hits the fan. Because shit's finna hit the fan and something, man. Don't be standing in front of that fan. That's why we doing what we're doing, to not be standing in front of the fan. But on the side of the fan, to watch what's going to happen, man, and be delivered from it. But shit's finna hit the fan. Society, as it know it, is at an end. It's finna collapse, man.
Yeah.
All right. The dollar, the wages of the dollar, the value of the dollar is gone. All right. All things are now inflated, and it's finna hyperinflate all the way into a depression, man. We gonna pass a recession, clean the fuck up, all the way into a depression, and then that's when man, is what is the scripture tell you that a man is gonna invade? Men gonna invade one another.
They shall have no pity upon his neighbor.
Tradition amongst men.
A man should desire to go into the sin and shall not be able.
And the man gonna do whatever he pleases, man.
Break into his neighbor's house by the force of the sword and spoil him due to the lack of bread and for great tribulation.
That's upon us right now, man. That ain't back then. We prophesied 10 years ago, 20 years ago, 30 years ago about these times. Now we're in those times. We're at the threshold of it, man. The door is open, and 1 foot is already across, man.
That's gonna end over there. You got an Eve and it looks like a northern kingdom in the back with 2 Edomite women.
Let's get it. Let's get it in Isaiah the 14th chapter. 13? 13.
Mind if I finish 19?
Yeah, go ahead. We're going to get some more of that, too. Go
and
ahead.
if I could say real quick, this U.S. dollar, which is nothing more than toilet paper at this point, is about to be dropped by the majority of these nations. These so-called Jewish people you support over in the land of Israel just said they're going to start accepting the Chinese yuan, multiple currencies. And if And you Americans, like the dumbasses you are, like to push for those people over in the land, those 1948ers, but they're about to drop you under like a sack of potatoes for the Chinese yuan, just like all these other nations. And what's that going to ultimately bring in? That RFID, CHIP, the mark of the beast.
Right. Like we always tell you, America has foreclosed, man. Now it's the kicking out process. You see, you go through pre-foreclosure, foreclosure, and then you get that letter. You get that letter with that red sticker on it. Get your red ass, get your black ass out, man.
And liquidated.
Yeah. That's what's finna happen. And America's gonna be liquidated with these ICBM nuclear missiles, man. Short the shining sea, man. Keep going.
I got one more verse. This is Isaiah 19, verse 17 again. And the land of Judah shall be a terror unto Egypt.
Yeah.
Everyone that maketh mention thereof shall be afraid in himself.
Yeah, man. Jake, the Lord gonna put the spirit on 2/3 Jake to run through this bitch like homecoming paper, man. You know how you go through homecoming? And the team go through that homecoming paper? That's how niggas gonna run through this place, man. Jake, we got the scripture. We got to back it up. We have the scripture, man. Jake gonna be in your shit like bro, man. Right? Tell you, man. Making a sandwich, all right, and plugging your wife, man. Why the spirit leads you, man?
In a lot of instances, these Edomite women want it anyway.
Oh yeah.
Jacob's trouble's gonna be like a day at Disney World for him.
Yeah.
The kingdom gonna be like a day at Disney World for these so-called white women concubines to the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans who are the true children of Israel.
Yeah, all you French vanillas out there. You know, the day of magic sticks is coming, man.
And nobody wants an ugly Lebanese bitch as their woman.
Go ahead.
Everyone that maketh mention thereof shall be afraid in himself because of the counsel of Yahweh of hosts, which he had determined against it.
Right. And the counsel of Yahweh Shai was already given from past time, and to this time it's been told. Right. Prophecy has been pushed out through the prophets of the Most High, man. All right. Okay. Man, go your ass up the street, man. Weak ass up the street, man. Enjoy your beer.
Go shave that mullet off your head. You goddamn achy, breaky, hard faggot.
Yeah. You gonna say something down the street? Yeah. Ain't your bitch ass up the street, man.
Hey, this ain't a good old Lake Charles anymore. Back in the 40s and the 50s, boy.
Go ahead,
Let me read that. This house I got one too.
He tripping about the Lebanese bitch shit, man. But he gonna say it down the street though.
Yeah. You call them French vanilla.
Why you? Yeah, but you can't. Come on, man. Esau, how can you argue with men and you barefooted in sandals, man?
Yeah, with the mullet.
Yeah, you got them same shoes on. Yeah, bro. Oh boy, Mel Trinity down in New Orleans, the Live Sevens, man. You can't fight in them bitches. Yeah. Can't fight 20 men in sandals. Come on, E. Just think about what you're doing, man. Go ahead,
It's Isaiah 13, verse 15 to 16. Everyone that is found shall be thrust through.
Yeah.
And everyone that is joined unto them shall fall by the sword.
And that's what the brother was talking about earlier. See that earlier they had a girl across the street, had on red, Jake, Eve. Then she had a super blind, piss wig on, walking with Edomites, man. That day, that's not gonna happen, man. All this joining hand in hand, all this interracial shit is gonna come to an end. He gonna stay on his side of the railroad tracks, and you Jake's gonna definitely stay on your side. If you got you a nice French vanilla, hey, them days you ain't gonna better be seen with her, man.
Hey, same thing with these heathen nations as well. That Lebanese bitch is gonna go back to her Ishmaelite people, and he's gonna have to go back to his Edomite people, or else, as it says, they're gonna get thrust through in those race wars.
Right, yeah. Uncle Junebug, and Uncle Bubba gonna come with them double barrel shotguns, man. And they're gonna have them 30-06. They're gonna have them fucking not no bird shot. They're gonna have them slugs in that bitch, man. All right, and dare you to say something.
This ain't Afghanistan, boy.
Yeah, go ahead.
Proverbs 21.
Verse 16, Isaiah 13 and 16. Their children also shall be dashed to pieces before their eyes.
Yeah, that's gonna happen over here. People's children gonna get dashed to pieces, legs, limbs. People are gonna go buck ass wild, man. That's what we here to tell you. We the prophets of doom, man. We're here to tell you, the end. Right. Everybody know how the thing started, how everything started off. Well, we here to proclaim the end. Right? Where?
Their houses shall be spoiled.
The house is going to be spoiled. And guess what's happening? At an all-time high throughout America. Burglary, rape, carjacking, killings are going. And what we've been, home invasion, what we're dealing kidnapping too. And what we've been dealing with down where we stay at is home invasion, man. Burglary, man. What did that part say right there?
Yeah. It says their houses shall be spoiled.
Spoiled, meaning somebody running your shit, man. All right? You boot coming through the door, man.
Taking you good.
Yeah. Going through your shit, man. Where?
God, it's God. Yeah, God.
Where?
Beautiful. And it says, and their wives ravished.
Yeah, and ravished is another word for rape, man. All right? Your woman gonna get hit with that plugger, man, that lumber. Just to be PG with you, all right?
That old hickory.
Now you can be there, you gonna get clapped, and motherfucker go to town on her. You can be somewhere else at work, and it's gonna happen, man. It's happening now. A bunch of women in the last week, a bunch of women they been home, and Jay come in the house anyway. You know what they do in Houston? They got a whole criminal system down there in Houston called kickdope, man. Go look it up. It's called kickdope. And you can be in your house with 5-6 people. Guess what? They still coming in there. Tie you up, bound you, duct tape on your mouth. All right, and they gonna finish your shit, and they might put 2 in your head, man. One in the top of your shit, like a dolphin. Boom. They don't give a fuck, man. And the games it's all fair play. They got niggas dress up as the UPS man, FedEx man, police, trash man.
It's a criminal
And what they do, sometimes in Houston, they knock on your door. They give you, the average person should come in 2-3 minutes. You don't come, they kicking in your shit. Then they got the real aggressive motherfucker coming up with 5, 6, 8 people. Look at the blind. What are eating dinner? Loo! Come in your shit and laying it down, man. Grandpa get up, grandpa gonna get it, man. All right? That's what we come into some vicious times, man. Motherfucker just got carjacked in the oil and ripped on the bitch arm off, man. Edomite, man. Why? Because them Brenda's babies backs touching their bellies, man. All right? Jake, the daddy laid off, man. What the daddy from Good Times? James Evans back in play, man. The nigga struggling. Daddy don't got a job, man. So what's happening? What's happening is this, man. Nigga ain't got the push shices for nothing. Nigga got them bitches for a reason, man. Because we in perilous times.
Ski man season.
Yeah, it's ski man season. And guess what? It's finna get warm. And what they even said on Predator, when it's in the summertime.
And this summer it grows hot.
It grows hot. The killing goes up, man. And what Esau is doing, he's bringing the prices up, and he's bringing everything else low, the money and shit. So now it's gonna get real more. That's the worst time, man.
But you niggas' minds ain't focused on what's going on. You easily get aggravated. It's hot.
Yeah, that's what I'm about to say. You took the words of my mouth. The worst time to be when it's hot.
Jake say out this car.
That's the worst time to ever be in, man.
JKC's out in his car and his house.
That's the worst, man. Your AC out in the car and it's hot. You get road rage, man.
Niggas don't fast. So
you just ate ice cream. You about to have diarrhea. You fucking ready.
Hard on this line.
Yeah, you ready to kill some shit, man. Go ahead. Well, keep going. That was it, right?
Yeah, that was it.
This second Esdras 5 and 8, there shall be a confusion also in many places, and the fire shall be oft sent out again, and the wild beasts shall change their places.
Yeah, and the wild beasts have changed their places through this thing called through the Rona. All right, the beasts have changed their places. All right. At one time you had the beasts were far out in the wilderness. Now you have wild turkeys. You have mountain lions, alligators, different shit have come into the residential area and not give a damn, man. Go ahead.
And menstruous women shall bring forth monsters.
You know, menstruous women bringing forth monsters are these fucking teenagers out here, man. These carjackers, these poo shysters, all right? These super gremlins, They out here goons and goblins and gargoyles, man. These niggas out here really doing their thing, man.
GMO babies.
Yeah, GMO babies, man. Brenda's babies, man. Out here wilding out, man. Where?
And some waters shall be found in the sweet,
Right, where?
and all friends shall destroy one another.
We coming in those times where friends gonna destroy one another, man. Hey, bro, can you give me a pack of water? No. Boom. Don't take the water,
I
man.
got a pack of something else for you right here.
Yeah.
Then shall wit hide itself, and understanding withdraw itself into its secret chambers.
It's true. Yeah. Right? Because we proclaim ourselves the prophets and teachers of Yahweh Shah to tell you this, man. It's going to come a time where we're not going to be out here sitting in the sun, baking, spitting, hollering at you niggas, man. It's going to come a time where the Lord's going to put his men up. There's so much more. The scripture said the tongue of our mouths going to cleave to the roof, man. Like I said before in New Orleans, we're not going to be running and the nigga on side of us, what script did you say? Oh, that's Revelation. No, them days over with, man. And matter of fact, we'll be happy to go inside you niggas, man.
Yeah,
Tired of telling you niggas something, man.
I don't tell y'all that.
Tired of telling you niggas something, man. For real, bro. It's shit just get redundant, man.
As you can see, ain't nobody damn near listening.
Yeah.
But it says it shall be sought of many, meaning that word, the famine of the word.
That's right.
Yep. And yet not be found.
It ain't gonna be found, man. Because the Lord has given you a point in time to hear the word, to see the prophets. Because the scripture said you're gonna see your prophets, man. We're not like these Pastor Pochop and Deacon Rib Tip, man. All right, we're not in the church sweating in the air condition, man. 3-piece Mississippi suit on, man. We out here on the streets in the elements giving you the word of Yahweh Shah. It was you had your time came and gone. So what's the Lord gonna do? He's gonna put his men up. Right?
But the Lord said he was gonna set his prophets up last.
Yeah.
They've been doing that. That shit, the brother said that shit bugged out.
Yeah.
You know, ain't nobody getting really fed
Played
in the
out.
spirit, man. You know, so as you continue to put the Lord up on the back burner, what are you gonna do? He gonna take his prophets off the highways, man. As it speaks about what's that, Revelation 7? You know,
we fucked, man.
we gonna what till the elect get sealed, man. Once the elect sealed, then what? Them 4 winds coming, bro. You know,
Which,
the
like the
destruction
Apostle
is
Paul
coming.
said, I truly believe they're already sealed, man. Right? A lot of you brothers, you the end of the end. Right? You the last of the Mohegans of the elect, man. And the Most High spent. Yeah, I know that. You know, that's funny you said that. You know. Go ahead.
Yeah, but just like you were saying, the Lord said, I shall turn my back, I shall see what the end shall be. In other words, like you say, I'm only going to destroy them, man, at this point.
Yeah.
Right? It says, this shall unrighteousness.
Remember that scripture a while back we went into? It says basically at a point in time and you have rolled my laws, you will yet have liberty. This is the time of the liberty. This is the time that you have a chance to get yourself right, understand who you are, change your dietary laws, man. Worship and pray to Yahweh Shah. Do the works of Yahweh Shah to tell you to do. Everything outside of that, hey, well, it's debt to you, man, because you don't do it.
Because Yahweh Shah say shit. If I have not came and told them, they had no cloak for their sin. You know, but how is the Lord ultimately telling everybody his word, man, by way of the prophet? So you can't say you haven't been warned, man. You know? So your destruction definitely at hand.
It says, this shall unrighteousness and contentancy be multiplied upon the earth. Yeah. It says at the same, 11, one land shall ask another and say, is righteousness that maketh a man righteous gone through thee? And it shall say no. And at the same time,
you're going to be looking, according to Amos, that's Amos 5? Yeah, 5th chapter? Yeah. 5th chapter. You're going to be looking for, you're going to go east to west. Amos 8, yeah. You know?
I got
it already? Yeah, bring it up.
This is Amos chapter 8, verse 11. It says, behold, the days come, said thee, Yahweh power, that I will send a famine in the land, not a famine of bread, nor a thirst for water, but of hearing the words of Yahweh Shah.
Hey, that's going to be the famine of famines. Right along with the famine, the actual physical famine of actually having bread and water, man. It's like we always go into too. Your stores only have, 3 days worth of food, if that? Some of you stores, some of the rural areas that you stay in don't even have that, man. You go back when we had, you go to Walmart, they don't have some of the different. Yeah, it's empty, man. The spots are just empty, and they've been empty. You know?
It says,
verse 12, it says, and they shall wander from sea to sea, and from the north even to the east, and they shall run to and fro to seek the word of the Lord, and shall not find it.
Read that part again.
It says, and they shall wander from sea to sea.
This is what you're going to do. This is what a lot of you Israelites, a lot of you confusion in faith that don't want to hear the words of the Lord, all right? You people, you're going to do what?
Wander from sea to sea,
sea,
and from north even to the east, and they shall run to and fro to seek the word of the Lord, and shall not find it.
Should not find it, man. Because the Lord going to put his prophets and his teachers away and protect them, man. You're going to be out here bucket naked, man. Right? Like a chicken with your head cut off. You ain't going to be able to find what's really going on. Because what's really happening in America, these elite bankers talking with the Rothschilds, they're finna change the whole system of the dollar. They're finna start chipping a lot of you people. The RFID microchip. Right? That's what this whole thing is about, wearing a mask on your face, man.
Crack them up in 1/9.
Yeah, they finna change the whole money system up, right, to where make it digital. This is turn into a digital cashless society. You're gonna put a microchip in your right hand, man. That's what Elon Musk is all talking about, man. You know, that's what Elon Musk is already buying. He's buying Twitter for to make this thing digital, man. All right, Neuralink. All right. He's gonna make you a living, breathing machine, man.
Yeah, because on Twitter,
it's a lot. Go ahead.
Because on Twitter, what people do all day, they exchange thoughts, right?
Right.
So what Elon Musk gonna do, what he's famous for, he's gonna use your mind to what? Exchange thoughts for you. Back and forth. He gonna export them. He gonna import. He gonna put thoughts in your head. He gonna upload your thoughts. Yeah. He gonna GPS them.
If you're paralyzed, you can make you have those feelings in your hand and feed it.
If you're obese, the Neuralink can make you lose weight. And as the brother up in New York said, he said, think about it like this: Twitter is people putting their thoughts without talking online. So if Elon Musk buys he bought Twitter, you get the Neuralink in your head. What people will be sending tweets to each other
without talking,
and also
how do you say telepathically?
Yeah, telepathically. Yeah, and also when these we know these phones are listening to us because you could be talking about boots or Nike shorts, and you'll see an advertisement come in saying, "Oh, would you like these Nike shorts on discount?" What's to say they don't start putting advertisements and shit in your mind, thoughts in your mind?
The thing is, they don't want to hear you through a phone. They want to hear you through your mind. That way they can dictate everything they're hearing and doing before you do it. They can what? Total control it, man.
I want to say this too, because that's what the whole that car that he set up, that Tesla brand. You start to understand the Tesla brand and the technology and the software that's in there. You can have a 2020 model. But all you have to do, just like an Apple computer, download the newest software and make the car do the things that the 22 do. Make it faster. Make it have the software. You know, have the car do certain shit. You can make the horn sound like a fight sound and all type of stupid shit. But that's what they want to do to you.
The Internet of Bodies, what they call
it. These numbskulls, these copper tops out here, they don't know. They don't get it. They just a bunch of country bumpkins where to get some peach cobbler, man. They don't give a fuck. They will, man. You best believe when them arrows get to fly in the sky with all that thermonuclear heat, you gonna wish you listen, man.
Can I read it right quick? Go ahead. All right. It's from Natural News. It says Internet of Bodies.
Okay.
It says implantable charagma, say that word, could put all your information in one place and make you hackable. It says implantable charagmas are not.
What that hackable is? They can hack you, make you do what they want you to do. You can't say they don't have that power because they have a machine, a literal machine right now called the MK Ultra that plays on the minds of people. All the people's in the mental wards, and they do it through a drug called LSD, man. So say it can't be done.
Disney is MK Ultra because what's it doing? It's programming your daughters to be whores, your sons to be sodomites, all that.
Yeah, Disney promotes sex to your kids, man. When that Disney sign go across the air with Mickey Mouse, that bitch say sex, right? Go ahead,
Yep. It says implantable charagmas are now being marketed as the ultimate inconvenience. But their goal is to ultimately create the Internet of Bodies, an ecosystem of sensors designed to monitor, analyze, and modify human bodies and their behavior.
Guess what? You already got those sensors in you. If you already went out and got that jab, that ooh wee, the serpent sauce, the sour cream, the jump shot. All right, all that shit, man. You got all you went straight Steph Curry. All right, from the baseline. Well, guess what? You have sensors in you, man. You have wide sensors in you that can actually data that can go back to the server to actually find out your whereabouts and everything, man. You even have a thing in you called Hydra that's controlling you, that's manipulating your cells and your white blood cells and everything, man. Yeah, this nigga fighting his own arm, and Hydra is doing this, making you do other shit, man.
Just like the move and the prove what he's saying, the movie upgrade, man.
Yeah.
Remember, the whole thing is they want to control you for what you don't want them to control you with. In other words, what you fight against, we're gonna show you can't even fight against it. We got total control over it, man. Yeah. In the movie Upgrade, he was trying to walk and it was making him do whatever he wanted to do, man.
And at the end, his microchip took over his mind and put his mind in another compartment. He lived in his whole psychology, his subconscious was compartmentalized.
What's that compartment? Those same compartments is what we call servers, man. A lot of those servers, Internet of Things, going with, I think it's KBR, did a big warehouse in Texas, man. Google got these servers that can check it, at a blink of an eye, check billions of people's emails and what you're doing like this, man. Uploading all type of information to it. Now they're gonna upload you to those servers, man. Wait, our brothers get that all down there. We're gonna get ready to get out of here in a minute.
That's the book of Exodus, chapter 21, and we'll start at verse 5. And if the servant shall plainly say,
break it down too, huh?
and if the servant shall plainly say, I love my master, my wife, and my children, I will not go out free. Then his master shall bring him unto the judges. He shall also bring him to the door, and his master shall bore his ear through with the awl, and he shall serve him forever. And that's all this mark is. It's a digital version of the ancient awl. All of these people that love their master, which is Esau, they love the government, they love receiving benefits. Going back to what the brother quoted in 2 Ezra 9, they receive benefits. If they love those things, they're gonna do whatever it takes to stay in Esau's house because they don't want to be free. We're about to get the kingdom of heaven. We're about to be delivered out of here, and everyone that takes that mark, they're gonna have to stay here and die, man. It tells you in Revelation 14 that everybody that believes in the image and receives that charagma, they're gonna stay here and die. Right. So that's the same thing that happened in the ancient world. I want to stay a slave. I love my master. So
we want the mark of Ezekiel 9 chapter. We want the mark of Revelation 13.
That's the why.
Right. Yeah.
That exemption, man.
Yeah.
Book of Revelation chapter 13 verse 14, and deceiveth them that dwell on the earth by the means of those miracles which he had power to do in the sight of the beast, saying to them that dwell on the earth that they should make an image to the beast which had the wound by a sword and did live.
Right, those miracles, man. That goes into Esau's technology, being able to call fire from the heavens, just like we did on the right-hand side. Neuralink. Being able to make the lame walk again. This devil wants to be Yahushua on the left-hand side. He wants to do miracles. It tells you in Thessalonians that these people they're going to be deceived by these miracles and lying wonders.
Elon Musk is a warlock. He's a witch, man.
Yes.
Then they killed that other guy, Nikola Tesla. They killed him. Right? They killed him, man. I believe he was a Jake. All right. They killed that guy. They had the nerve to have the Tesla symbol, which the Tesla symbol is the actual machine that drives that electricity. It makes that it's like a wheel, but it's like a little T. You seen the little T part? Yeah. They had the nerve to put this man's whole his invention, his logo up there for their cars, man. This is what he do.
And Elon Musk said with AI, he said if humans don't get a control of AI, I feel like we're summoning the demon.
Yeah. But what the elder just described, that's exactly what pirates do. Going into that definition of pirate, somebody that steals someone's work. tells you in Wisdom of Solomon 5 that they make no account of our labors.
Right.
They just steal everything we come up with and put a wicked spin on it, and then act like they're the Most High.
Hey, and to show you that, to show you Esau's a big thief, all the different kingdoms of past, he puts them all in one and makes it one big gumbo pot, man. From the Assyrian captivity all the way to the Roman Empire, he puts it all here in one, right? And that's those hooks, that's that net he casts out to catch. He gonna catch somebody with something. Some nigga gonna pledge Greek in the fraternity. Yeah. Some niggas gonna pledge damn Egyptian or something. Yep. All right. That's what it's all about.
He steals Ham's idols. Just renames Babylon's idols. Yeah. Syrian idols. Just renames everything.
And what you think? What you think? We can go into what you think. A lot of these symbols on these cards go back to different deities of the past, man. All right.
Sirius satellite.
Yeah, Sirius satellite. Infinity. Infinity goes back to Satan, man. The symbol. Yeah, the ram goes back to Satan. All right. That's another one thing about the Bentley sign. Not so much the circle with the B, but the wings goes back to the ancient Babylon Empire, man. All right, that goes into those it's called the griffin. The griffin wings, man. Anyway, like I said, you copper tops out there, you never heard. Hey, now that niggas say, "Oh, you smart reading niggas." That's what they calling us now. You smart reading niggas, man. Hey, I'm glad to be that, man.
Yeah, we're gonna be just that.
Wait, you had some more? I know y'all brothers holding down that. I'm trying to get y'all out the way. Y'all got something?
Yeah.
We're gonna go for a couple more minutes and we'll cut it down. You know, we done did our thing out here, man.
This is Isaiah chapter 14. This is Isaiah chapter 14.
The block for real.
And let me see. Verse 13. It says, "For thou hast said in thine heart," because all of these things also to go back to show you how prophet these devils are. It says, "I will ascend into heaven. I will exalt my throne above the stars of the Most High. I will also sit upon the mount of the congregation in the stars of the night."
This is the thoughts of the devil, man. Right? And he have accomplished some of that, man. Go ahead.
It says, this is the point. It says, "I will ascend above the heights of the clouds. I will be like the Most High." So that's why he want to hit you with that CIP, man. CHIP, that chip. You know? That's why he want to do that, because he wants to control you. You know?
Going to what it is? Let's get it, man. Galatians 6:17.
17, that word off.
Yeah, get it. Yeah, because we gotta keep going over and over this with two jakes, man, until you get it in your thick skulls, man. What's the plans of the wicked? What's the plans of the damn devil, the so-called white man, right? The elites. We ain't talking about the Joe Six-Pack working a 9 to 5, drinking a bill. We talking about the ones that are in power, the ones that can call these shots, man. Hey, I want 9/11 to happen. Okay, yes, sir. We're gonna do it. We're gonna have other Americans to do it on the shores of America, man, and not blink an eye. They got devils that are in agreement with the elites just to take a fall and die, man. They know they're gonna die. I'd rather die to pledge to the New World Order, man. To establish the New World Order. Yeah. All right, that's what your average celebrities and athletes are all about. They're all about helping to establish the New World Order, man. Yeah. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, this is backing up this is Psalms 140, verse 8. "Grant not, O Lord, the desires of the wicked. Further not his wicked device, lest they exalt themselves."
Right, and that's what he did. He exalted himself, man. That damn devil came out of them Caucasus Mountains acting a pure ass, man. Through the times of the Renaissance. Yeah, he was driven from amongst men, went in them caves, like the scripture says in the Apocrypha. He had time to be idle, man.
Yeah.
Right? And what that fucking look like? It look like a goddamn cave, man. A tall mountain with holes in it, man. And that devil went up there and devised a most wicked, devilish plan. And he came down ruling and plundering and being as what they say, like Leviathan, man. When you go into the scripture of Leviathan, another spiritual point of Leviathan is actually Esau's rulership, Esau's dominion. How I say, who can lay hands on him? Who can pierce him? He said his teeth is like this. His skin is like this, man. That's the scale. That's Esau, man.
Scales is pride.
Yeah, and they got another scripture say, that the Lord's gonna cut the head of the Leviathan off, man. Which one they're talking about? That's talking about Esau's rulership, man. Right? And he's gonna do it through Yahweh Shai, man. The man of the hour, the man of the decade and forever, man. He's gonna do it, man. Right? What was that?
I got that word. Got that word marks on it.
Yeah. Huh?
Got that word marks in Galatians 17.
Yeah. Somebody bring out Galatians and somebody get the word, I guess.
You got it.
I got the word already.
This Galatians 6 and 17. From henceforth let no man trouble me, for I bear in my body the marks of the Mashiach Yahweh Shai.
Yeah, we bear in our bodies also the marks, man.
Yeah.
Of Yahweh Shai, man. But let's see what the other significance of that word mark mean, man. Because a lot of you people are trying to get the mark of Satan out here, the mark of Adumia in your ass, man. Go ahead.
Yep, the word marks is G4742, stigma. Stigma. It says a mark pricked in or branded upon the body. To ancient Oriental usage, slaves and soldiers bore the name or the stamp of their master or commander, branded or pricked, cut into their bodies to indicate what master or general they belong to.
Keep going.
And there were even some devotees.
You got a lot of you devotees out here, man. A lot of you celebrity niggas. A lot of you, even you triple jabbers out here, man. You in the same way you are devotees, man. Of taking whatever and doing whatever that Esau tell you to do. So how much more if you ain't got the charagma, how much more your mind frame is gonna be when the actual charagma gets pushed out there? You're gonna be a devotee. Yes, Master Boss. Come on, give me 2 of them bitches.
Volunteer.
You're gonna have 2 of them motherfuckers, man.
Shit, that Hydra's working on their minds to already get them taken
Yeah. And you gonna talk shit. Yeah, nigga, I got this. Watch this, nigga. Open the door. I can drive my Tesla with this bitch. You gonna see, watch. I promise you, in that day, you gonna see niggas rap videos, niggas throwing up his hand and shit. Niggas
Yeah.
Oh my God, LeBron dunks with the chip hand. Boom.
He might put chip on the back of his jersey.
Yeah.
Niggas gonna be wearing
the basketball.
Checking his email while he dunking.
Because Esau's gonna do that too. He's gonna make it cool, man. He's gonna make it hip. He's gonna get you niggas, you simple-minded, bird-brain, copper-top niggas, man. He's gonna get you. He's gonna get you niggas with the Jordans. He's gonna get an exclusive limited edition with Jordans, the first 500, the first 2,400. You niggas gonna line up to hit in Mexico, man. You get that shit, man.
You using rappers too.
Matter of fact, we ran out of Jordans, but we just go and take the chip. We gonna mail you the Jordans, man. You niggas gonna have to do something. Yeah.
Express.
Go ahead.
You ain't gonna be dripping unless you chipping.
Yeah, you gonna do that shit. You gonna make you feel bad because you ain't got the mark of the beast, man.
Yep.
Say, so I really want that bitch though. Just like in the first purge, man, you gonna give out money. You gonna give out cruises and all. Well, Esau was giving niggas donuts,
Everything.
bill.
A free donut for
weed.
Weed.
You know, being
weed.
they was giving niggas out here free crawfish and shit.
Man, it's a damn shame. Exactly. You gonna get the jump shot and a goddamn heart attack.
Yep.
Simple ass. Go ahead.
And even though they moved the purge, they asked the girl who was getting the reward. They said, "Well, how you know if I'm not spending the money? Oh, we just track you. You know, we got a device on you. We just track you."
And that whole time Esau was his lips. They say he all about shedding blood. Then that nigga he puts the things in your eyes. And then send Skeletor out there, man, to tear your ass apart, man. They gonna have a lot of Skeletors out here too, man. With a pocket of them blue pills, man. Yeah, full of that Viagra, man.
If I could add, they try to do the same thing with Eliezer when you read the book of 2 Maccabees, man.
Yeah.
You know, he pretty much told him, I'll find favor with you if you provoke the people to keep the swine's flesh, man. You know, so Esau Edom's gonna do the same thing with these rappers, you know, promote it. You know, the same way. There's no new thing under the sun, man.
You ain't hip if you ain't got the chip. Billboard and shit.
You can't take a trip if you don't get the tip.
Yeah. All that shit, man. He did you see that? What he did too? He simply cut society off and made you stay inside. You niggas lost your minds, man. A lot of you niggas got divorced. A lot of you niggas hit your wife for the first time, got put out. All type of shit, man. you couldn't even stay in the house together. And see, Esau does one thing about Esau. He's about analytics. He's all about numbers. He know that keeping you in a confined space, humans, people weren't made to be confined. That's why you niggas get in them jailhouses in them small 6x8 cells and you lose your goddamn minds, man. Being in those bars, that solitaire, that just the quietness, man, drives people crazy. Let alone being in the house with the same baby, your woman all goddamn day, you gonna lose your mind, man. You gonna lose it. You gonna hit that bitch. She gonna be between the couch and the flower pot, and them people coming. You going your black ass to jail, man. Yeah, this what's going on.
You know he's Superman, so he play himself as Superman. He gonna make you lose your mind and then tell you, here, I found it for you.
Yeah.
Here, this new mind right here, man.
Yeah. That's what we getting down to, man.
Electronic mind, man. You got it, bro.
That's what we're coming down to.
Electronic mind, man.
It says, and there were even some devotees who stamped themselves in this way.
That's right.
The token of their gods.
Yeah, and the God of this time is going to be Esau Edom, man. He's going to be your new God, which he's your God now. All right, he's your God now, but he's going to have this new thing, this newfound thing for you. That's why we told you before, and even in times past, a lot of you women that's on the government programs and systems, it's coming down to a time where Esau's going to ask you for a favor. Hey, look, Keisha, you've been on my government system for years. I done fed you, I done housed you. All I need you to do, keep this going on. Look, keep this relationship going on. Perfect. I need to take this chip. And Keisha gonna go up there, heart beating like a motherfucker, child hungry, crying, and she gonna go ahead with it, man. But she's the weaker vessel.
With the children, what in her hand?
Yeah, she gonna stamp them too. She gonna stamp them too.
That's right.
And like I said, you can literally just put in certain, you know, how you put in certain people's names, different shit come up on Facebook or Google. Yeah, I just got my last jump shot, and I got my children got my boys got that shit. You women are just numbskulls too, man.
Oh, no.
You niggas that follow your woman, man, right? You simp ass niggas, you gonna do it, man. Yep. Right? You weak, wet noodle ass niggas, man. Tender dick ass niggas gonna do that shit, man.
Tight ankle niggas.
Yeah.
Tight ankle.
Yeah, go ahead,
It says, a mark incised, which goes to that word karas. When you look that word up in Revelation 13 chapter, the etymology of it goes karas, going to that syringe, the actual cutting underneath the skin to make that grain of rice fit inside of that perfectly.
Yes.
Yeah. It says,
if you other niggas that don't go deep, don't go even deeper, right? You that want to play and put a Lay's potato chip on your shoulder. All right, keep on playing, man. Go ahead,
God. A mark incised or punched for recognition of ownership.
For recognition of ownership, man. A lot of you people are gonna be willingly get owned out here. Just like a farmer does his cattle, his property. He takes that long stick and put it in the fire, and he takes his cattle and do what? He brands it. He puts ownership on it because when that cattle, when I'm gone, all right, and Sally Sue the cow gets loose out of the fence and goes wandering, oh, that's Jim Bob's cow, man. Let's bring him back. You get notified by the police. Hey, Jim Bob, yeah, this sheriff Willie Parker. Yeah, hello, yeah. How you doing today? Well, your cow got out, and you gonna bring it back. Well, that new form of ownership of the lead base is gonna come through that chip, man. Who is your master? Who are you gonna confine to? You gonna confine to the master of your Yahweh Shah? You gonna confine to this goddamn devil, man? A choice is gonna be made, man. Like the Lord did back then. Choose this day who you gonna serve, man. A choice is gonna be made. We're telling you about that choice. We're predicting that choice that you're gonna have to make right now, man. Go ahead.
The choice is made for the mass majority of the goings. They say you will own nothing and be happy.
Yeah.
You don't own nothing and be happy. You don't own nothing and be happy.
How?
That's how you go. That's control, bro. Hey, let's do that. What they was going to that's what they called universal basic income, man.
Right.
UBI.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna say that I don't know. Remember, I passed it to you brothers. Y'all remember what Latoya Contrell started doing this whole thing she started doing with the credit card companies and shit? I don't know if y'all remember, but she's starting to do that shit down there, man. So then already
give it out.
That big gator mouth bitch gonna sell a lot of you niggas out. TD gonna sell you niggas, like the niggas say, TD gonna sell you niggas out down there, man. No, that's a great. Yeah, TD, man. They call it TD. TD gonna sell you niggas out, man.
Yuck, man.
Yeah. Yeah, big. Yeah, man. You ain't missing nothing. Trust me. Go ahead. You just like that other bitch up there in Chicago, man. That nappy head bitch. Go ahead.
It's real quick. It's 2nd Ezra chapter 16 and verse 68. It says, For behold, the burning wrath of the great multitude is kindled over you, and they shall take away certain of you and feed you, being idle, with things offered unto idols, and they that consent unto them shall be had in derision.
What's things offered unto idols? So I'm talking about physically. Things offered unto idols is what? They offer idols fruit, food, money,
people.
You know, people.
They give it to us.
So the same thing offered unto idols is going to be offered unto you. Okay, you want to keep eating? Take this rocket. You want to keep making
job.
money? Keep job.
Keep your job. Yeah.
I need you to do this. Go ahead.
It says, being idle.
Yeah, that's what the scriptures like. That's what the scriptures say. He calls it for.
Yeah.
I mean, something has to happen for him to call you to get it.
Yeah. He's gonna do a great event. A great manipulation is gonna happen. Go ahead.
It says, with things offered unto idols, and they that consent unto them shall be had in derision and in reproach, and shall trodden underfoot.
Yeah. So the ones that consent, the ones that get the jab and all those things, man, you're gonna be trodden underfoot, man. Yeah. Steamrolled out here in this society, man. That's what the day we can't wait till that great steamrolling happen, man. Go ahead, Doc.
I think that's all he had.
Yeah. Everybody else?
First Maccabees 1 and 11. First Maccabees 1 and 11. In those days went out of Israel wicked men who persuaded many, saying, Let us go and make a covenant with the heathen that are round about us. For since we departed from them, then we had much sorrow.
Right, and that time's gonna come again. You're gonna have wicked men, right, amongst Israel, celebrities, so-called Israelite groups. They're gonna say, "Hey,
social media influencers."
Yeah. Hey, we got, white man giving us a deal of a lifetime. Come on, man, get on the bus and let's go get these carotenoids, man. You niggas gonna do it, all right? A lot of these people are paid by the government, man. A lot of these people are agents. The government that's going to be paid to get you in line. Just like they did in the time of slavery, they had the pastor preaching, and he was set up. They always had that one. You go look at some of the old pictures. They always had that one white man with his feet crossed, looking, observing in the crowd. Hey, Pastor Johnson, you're going to get Tammy in the back. You're going to get her in line, man. I don't think she fully believes it. Same thing's going to happen with these influences, man. They're going to happen through motivational speakers, pastors, celebrities. Gifts, and different gifts gonna be given to you, man. We need you. We are praying. You seen it even you seen with the carotenoid. I mean, with the jump shot. You got so-called mayors, man. I'm telling you, man. Get jammed up. You gotta do it, man.
Ambassadors.
Yeah. Go ahead.
That's a gift that
This a cop. Go ahead.
Right up. Y'all gonna. Right here.
All right. Thank you, man.
Thank you, man.
Thank you.
You say something?
No, he didn't say.
Oh, okay. Go ahead.
It's 1 Peter 5 and 8.
Yeah, go ahead.
Be sober.
Did you finish up?
It sound like
Okay.
It sound like you do.
1 Peter 5 and 8. Be sober, be vigilant, because your adversary the devil, as a roaring lion, walketh about seeking whom he may devour.
One more time, Bible Bishop.
1 Peter 5 and 8. Be sober, be vigilant, because your adversary.
Be sober, be vigilant. Because
of
what?
Because your adversary, the devil, as a roaring lion, walketh about seeking whom he may devour.
He's seeking whom he may devour, man. In that seeking process, he's gonna come with deception. He's gonna come with trickery and all these different things to get you, man. All right? And that's just the wild of the devil. That's just the wild. Even in nature, certain animals have ways of catching their prey. Some of them play possum, play dead, all type of shit. That's the same thing with this devil.
You got to set up a narrative for the
You catch.
Fall for the trap. Yeah,
Yeah, fall for the trap, brother. That's right. If I said it, what you said, what we were talking about last night about just about women. If you go the front way with them,
you gotta go.
you ain't gonna get it with them. You gotta go to back.
Yeah.
Same thing with them.
Back and come forward.
Same thing. We talking about a man in the scripture where it said, "Thou art wiser than Daniel." Yeah. So this man understands this. He studied this before, man. I just can't come at the people forward. I gotta come at back with it. What it says, the three wages of war. He's understanding that wages of war. How to come nice the first time. How to come a little aggressive. And the last time when you don't come on with the sword, man.
Hey, though yet he's wiser than Daniel, you got to keep in mind that his cognition is of a beast.
That's right.
So he still got the mind of a beast, but though yet he wiser than Daniel. Yeah. So we know him though, because there's no enchantment on Jacob. Right. We know what's up with you.
You're a fox.
You're a fox. You're a slick. And the characteristic of a fox is what? A slickery, slide type of. That's his character.
A serpent. You ever seen? I don't know if you ever watched a fox. A fox. If you run into a fox will zigzag, go around some shit, and come back the same way.
Yeah, just to the same.
And be watching you.
Yeah.
Look at stupid ass. You like, what
you right? Yeah, you were way down.
He down there looking at you.
Looking at you. They actually show that on like a cartoon for like little kids.
Yeah.
It's an old cartoon called like Dora Explorer. And they always say swiping on swiping. He always trying to sneak up and do slick shit, but they had to catch him.
Yeah.
And that's the thing, we didn't catch you fucking devils, man.
Red-handed.
Red-handed.
Because he red-handed.
You've been a fugitive in the vagabond for so long, nobody can never put their finger on you. Now, the Lord's giving us the power that we put the finger on to identify who you is.
What the scripture say how the things that eat them searched out? Yeah. Say by way of the spirit power, y'all bashing me out shot, man. Right. You know the prophets. And let it be known what's going on.
They uncovered that veil too. That veil uncovered.
Yeah, we landed on this brother right here.
That veil uncovered.
That's the back of what you were saying about how he's going to put the squeeze on these people. That's how he's always operated. This the book of Isaiah, chapter 5, verse 8. Woe unto them that join house to house, that lay field to field, till there be no place left, that they may be placed alone in the midst of the earth. And that's what he does, man. He buys up all the resources of the earth. Buys up all the land, and it has people living like mice and roaches on top of each other. It's like next door. You're not supposed to live 20 feet from your neighbor.
Get this shit here. I forgot the name. It's a free word. Used to call it in the Roman Empire. I forgot the name of that word. It's no. Hey man, the Lord is not about apartments, man. Yeah. Right. The Lord not. That's a Greco-Roman Empire invention right there. That's ridiculous.
Yeah, I'm supposed to hear your neighbors.
Arguing.
Have sex.
That's what the scripture says. Woe unto them. Woe means destruction, calamity. Woe unto them that join house to house. So this man bought up the earth, has people fighting over resources, telling people the world is overpopulated. There's no such. There's so much space.
Yeah, the Lord. You took it away from my mouth. I'm about to call you by and say, man, the Lord. I'm about to tell you that the Lord put so much space in. Yeah, nobody has to live on top of each other. But all the people are, everybody can still live at a far distance from each other. Man.
You live next door to somebody like that. Yes. You share a house with them. It's just a wall. That's the difference. That building is walls. It's the same house. You're in the same house, man.
There it is, border.
A border.
Border between.
Yeah, some thin ass drywall, man.
Thin drywall.
Hey, you put that thin insulation inside of the wall now.
You can push through the other side. Yeah, the people see your fucking house.
The neighbors know my name.
The neighbors know my name.
That's bugged out.
You finished?
Yeah, man. So with that, man, we hope that was edifying. Until next time, we're gonna say all praise and glory to your house. Go on to the elders, apostles, GMS. Peace and blessings, salutations to the hopeful elect. Until next time, shalom.
Shalom.
Right. DTA, man.
DTA. Shalom.
Shalom.
Shalom.